there a tear I see rolling down your face?
I'll tell you. Things have got to get better, Gene.
Dude, I don't know what to tell you, man. Maybe it's the telemetry and all the wires. I don't know. That's what confuses me the most.
Wow.
You get all that telemetry. I'm not used to the telemetry setup, but you lost power somewhere again. That's the only radio you use too, isn't it? The DX8?
I use my DX7s also, but...
What have you had more problems on? The 8 or the 7?
The 8, but that's what I've been flying the most this year.
Oh!
Dude, I hope that video comes out of you flying your profile. That was an off a hook flight, man. You did really good. It's like a couple of those turns I thought you were going to be in the ground.
Oh, I know.
I know, but still, it's like
they come close.
You came close. And it's like with the luck I'm having, man, I don't even know if I want to put my Prox in the air.
Oh my God.
You know?
Instead of putting a LiPo on there and everything, why don't you just don't you have to have a separate ignition battery for the ProFlex? Or for the DL?
No, it's got an optical kill switch that you turn on and off through your receiver.
But you have to have 4.8 going towards the ignition, right?
No, that's how it runs. All the DLEs now are coming with an optical kill switch and you run them off your receivers. The newer ones.
But to power the ignition on your DL, you have to have some type of voltage. It doesn't make the motor doesn't have points and a condenser into it.
If you take the optical kill switch out of it, but I think I'm just going to keep it in. I'm going to work through this technology problem. Yeah.
Oh, it's not a technology problem.
It's either, you know, it's either my radio problem or, yeah.
Hard to say, man. It really is. I hope we get through it, though. Because it's really too expensive to be losing planes off of something, you know?
Yes, sir, I agree. He had the 120 in that.
Oh, yeah.
That's what you had in your profile, was a 120?
My other profile I have, the red one?
Yeah.
The same motor.
Okay.
OS motor. Nice. That rudder control really is what's the difference when you're hovering, you know what I mean?
Big time.
Authority to it, though. You've seen them fly on YouTube.
Yeah, mine.
What's the chance of you putting a nickel metal hydride battery in place of all the LiPo setup you have? Would you do that?
What I'm going to do is make sure everything's new. Nothing's going to be used in it.
I think that might be where you're getting your problems at, using all the old stuff that you have off your other birds. Because I know old guys that will not fly, not even a servo or nothing after they wreck a bird. They don't trust nothing.
Well, that's awful expensive though too, you know?
Yeah, but that's just the way they are, you know? They got money.
Well, that's my problem.
Yeah, me too.
That's the reason why I've got to use, you know, reuse servos and...
Me too, man. I reuse the same stuff too.
So what I'll probably do is I'll probably just put it underground and run it for a half hour, 45 minutes. You know, put a couple tanks of gas through it before I bring it out. You know, and the way things are going, I wanted to fly it next weekend because my son's going to be here, but I don't know if I'm going to.
Yeah. Get it all done right though, you know what I mean? So you're happy with it.
Right. I mean, how many times have you seen me fly the yellow electric?
Oh, I know. It's like a solid setup, huh?
And I've never had any problem with that. And that one profile, that red, black, and white one, the Sabre that I was out here flying, I flew that for a couple months just perfect, and what killed that was the battery in the radio going dead, remember?
Yeah.
I truly think that's what killed my 540 also. But it wasn't the case on this one.
You think that's why your 540 went down?
Yeah.
Well, why was the voltage? You know, the motor has voltage going to it, right?
Reason why I said that, because just the day after, I was in my garage working on an airplane, and you know how you power on your transmitter and you turn it on and you're trimming out your servos and stuff like that. I watched the transmitter screen go completely dead on me.
See, man, that would scare the crap out of me not to fly it anymore.
Okay, and so then what? Well, you got to find out what the problem is, because I called up Horizon Hobbies, just chewing them out, and they actually found what my problem was, because I sent it in, remember, after this thing?
You told me it was the switch that you were hitting, a dimmer switch or something like that, wasn't it? Or Ted had a dimmer switch on one of them and blanked the screen out.
That was a DX7.
And then you said that the LiPo problem that you had, you need to switch the radio on the internal for the LiPo setup instead of the nickel.
That's why I lost my 540. I'm positive there's nothing wrong with the radio. The radio's less than a year old. I've already sent it back in and had it diagnosed and checked out. I believe that the radio's sound. Man, I was flying once at the old field. 4 airplanes in one day. 2 different DX7s.
Oh, almost.
Two different DX7s.
Nice.
And it's like I hit a brownout area with the transmitter.
Nice job there, Rick.
Well, I hope these videos come out. It's such a pretty sky this morning. Don't hit a bird.
Feathers.
Oh, the plane.
That was one of the longest hovers I've seen keep it.
He's getting better with it.
Yeah. Said for as much hovering as we do, we need to get some helicopters. You ever fly a helicopter?
Yeah, I've had several.
Have you ever flew a helicopter at full speed? I'm talking just fly at full speed forward, full throttle.
I've only had a little electric one.
So you've never done loops or rolls or anything on a helicopter?
Yeah.
It flies just like an airplane once you get it going.
Yeah. I just worked on mine more than I flew it. Takeoffs were easy, it was the landing that always got me.
take this piece with me.
Another 5 minutes. Half tank.
Perfect. Perfect. Hey, that one hover you got there was looking pretty good.